Do you usually call him after you're done competing?
Every time, he's always awake.
Has this been like the sweetest one for you?
Of course. Yeah, I mean, I call him unless he's there. Like last week he was there, so he was, yeah, he was there talking to me, but yeah, I always call him if he can't make it.
Sondre, speaking of last week, I mean, obviously it's not the first time that you've stacked a lot of big meets together, but I mean, you know, coming off 91 here and then 80 there, I mean, like, were you just really feeling like, you know, you were in the best place, you know, ever going into a championship?
I mean, I flew from Turkey, which is 9 hours away and 10-hour time change, like, what, 5 days ago? So it was kind of a gamble for me this year. Like, European I felt like it was a little more important to me just because I won twice and it was a good chance to go for the title at Europeans. So I went there a week early to get acclimated, and then I was kind of just fingers crossed that I'd be able to go back and do something good here too. But yeah, I didn't really know my shape until I came out here, because the other days I've been sleeping at this hour just because jet lag and everything. But yeah, you know, coffee helps, caffeine helps, and I was able to, yeah, pull that out of somewhere.
How long has 6 meters been a goal for you?
Dude, and it's since the first time I knew what pole vaulting was, really. I didn't necessarily think it was possible for me when I was a kid, just with my physique and talent back then. But then I guess I started to realize that guys that have jumped 6 meters didn't really have any qualities that I couldn't get. So yeah, I guess ever since I jumped like 570, I thought, you know, why can't I jump 6 meters as well? But yeah, I didn't necessarily know it would come so soon.
Yeah. What about your physique earlier made you think you might not be able to do it?
Just because I've been measured to be one of the fastest pole vaulters in the world right now. Right after, or Mondo's clearly faster, but after him, I'm probably number 2. And I knew that the poles I'm on and the way I jump, if I can just get everything cleaned up at the right time, at the right bar, that 6 meters is possible. And I guess today was that day.
And how does your dad find a way to watch it back home? Because even in the US,
multiple ways. My brother was here sending every single video to both him and my Swedish coach, and they were all kind of on the phone chatting about my standards, height progression, and he was watching ESPN as well. I guess they show pretty much every jump the last hour. So yeah, but he also gets videos from my brother that are a little bit easier to watch technique and stuff like that. So it's definitely a team effort. My brother was helping out, my Swedish coach was helping out, my Fred Samara was helping out. So
what did your dad tell you after you won?
Well, he just congratulated me and said that I'm the man and whatever.
The fact that you and Zach had that great competition, you know, here, you 91, him 83 and whatnot, and then you guys
90 and 83.
Yeah, and then you guys took it, you know, both took it up, and you know, an extra notch after this. Like, just what's it meant to have kind of that back and forth with him this year?
It's amazing, and I think I'm a kind of athlete that needs that pressure to do really well. I struggle jumping high if I don't really have to. Like at Europeans, I was clean sheet to 580, and then nobody made the next height, and it was hard for me to really go for that next height. But here with Zach, really fighting to the end, pushing me really hard, it helped me make things happen that I normally wouldn't be able to. So I'm very thankful for the great competition that we had this whole year with Zach, and I mean in Europe too. But yeah.
Do you know how many volts you took tonight? Like, how
I have no idea. I can count, but I try to save myself as much as possible, just because I knew that it's, as I said, it's a good chance to make 6 meters here.
Yeah.
But I had to jump a lot more than I initially intended, just because, yeah, Zach was jumping well, and I didn't want to pass too high to pass a potential winning height. Yeah, and he made 91 first attempt, and I had to go make it right after him.
So how tired were you for your final jump?
I told Simon right before my first attempt at 6 meters, like, if I don't make it this height, I don't think I'm going to make it. But I did make it in my second, so I guess I had just one more in me. But it was towards the end for sure. I think it took more than 3 hours from the start.
Sondre, with the runway and just, you know, and just how you've been feeling, like, did you know when you left here after clearing 90, like, did you know that this
4 weeks ago,
this is the place for 6 meters?
Oh yeah, I've known for a long time that this is definitely a good place to jump really, really high. There's a few facilities that are like this too, but yeah, I mean, I saw my 590 jump a month ago, and it looked like a 6 meter jump, so I knew it was possible. The 590 jump felt really, really good, so I wasn't sure if I was able to recreate that and find that feeling again. But yeah, I guess I came back and I remember the feeling and I went and did it.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you.